Welcome to another episode of Women Series where we capture developments and stories that impact women. Being an entrepreneur is glamorized, and for good reason, due to the fact that startup companies are capable of transforming entire industries and solving important global problems. At an individual level, becoming an entrepreneur has the ability to create extreme wealth and personal freedom, along with a deep sense of purpose and meaning. But all the amazingness that being an entrepreneur can deliver comes at a price. The simple truth is not everyone is cut out to be an entrepreneur. Most people would be better off in a supporting role or in joining a startup that already has some traction. Even people who have the kind of personality and skills that are compatible with entrepreneurship may not want to put up with all the baggage that comes with it. On today's episode, we'll be looking at entrepreneurship with Mrs. Foyekemi Adeyemi, CEO, City Salt Cakes and Confectionery. She began with sharing with us the challenges and positives of entrepreneurship.
I would say it's been amazing, like a mixture of many positives and daily challenges to surmount, but the challenges actually makes the entrepreneurship journey exciting. And that's why I personally keep reminding myself of why I started in the first place. Being an entrepreneur is not for the faint-hearted. You have to develop a thick skin to actually journey through. Getting a startup capital or funds for your business. It's one of those challenges that we face as an entrepreneur. Then getting people to work for you, like it's actually a difficult thing, like to get people to work for you, their loyalty, their commitment to what they are actually doing, and also retaining them. And another thing is marketing your product and a whole lot of other issues. But beyond the challenges, being an entrepreneur can help you create a career that actually aligns with your path, because you already know that, yes, this is what I want to do. And it actually helps you to become a business leader. Like during the journey, you meet like-minded people, like you discuss together, acquire more knowledge, acquire more skills through the process. And it actually helps you to grow, like constant growth. You develop yourself and it builds your self-confidence. Like being an entrepreneur actually builds your self-confidence. You get to relate with people, you get to talk to them, and besides having control over your time and actually deciding how fast you want your business to grow.
She also shared her approach for going into the confectionery business space and her entrepreneurship journey.
For me, it was an intentional approach. I started baking way back from 2010, and it all started when ASU was on strike. Nobody could believe that strike would actually last for 6 good months. So as at that time, I bought a chin chin cutter. So I was making chin chin. I'll pack it in small size. I'll take it to my mom's shop to sell. And the truth is, people were buying it. So fast forward to NYSC. I remembered I baked for a friend, and one of our friends saw the cake, and she was like, wow, this cake was well decorated. And that was it. So before my 1 year, I baked a lot of cakes. So after the NYSC, I came to Lagos as a fresh graduate, like every other graduate would do, in search for a job. So after a few months of searching and searching, without a headway, I decided to attend I decided to go to a baking school. So I attended the mix and bake baking school to sharpen and upscale my baking skill. And I have since then attended several other trainings as the industry continued to grow and new trends emerge. I have also acquired several other skills beyond baking, which has formed the basis of our products, which has formed the basis of other products for us today, such as natural drink that we offer to our customers. In conclusion, I can say that the entrepreneurship journey for me was an intentional approach, and the road has been exciting so far.
She speaks further on how she has been able to navigate the pandemic considering the wide impact of COVID-19.
There is no doubt that the pandemic has significantly impacted business here in Nigeria and globally. However, business owners must embrace the new reality and seek creative ways to thrive, to survive, to retain their customers in this season and beyond. Having said that, the pandemic has given me the opportunity to reflect on how to better serve our clients and customers and to elevate the best product to offer and to preserve our customers. During this pandemic, we have introduced new products, we have reduced prices for our existing products in the face of the changing economy. We have even sold products for other businesses on our platform in order to sustain the customers' engagement. This is how I have been able to navigate the pandemic. And these actions has actually helped me to keep my business running, to keep my customers, and also to keep the business afloat.
The confectioner also shed light on how to achieve a work-life balance, especially in this time.
COVID-19 has dramatically changed the way we live and work. It has become more difficult to make clear demarcation between work and our lives since the work now live with us. Notwithstanding, a poor work-life balance can lead to stress, it can lead to burnout, and it can also lead to depression. It is understandable that achieving the right balance of work and life is now more challenging. But for me, my tips for coping is I plan ahead. Especially when you have a family, you need to plan ahead. You need to know where to go part time. You need to know where not to go at that point in time. And two, be organized. Have a schedule of how you want your day to look like. And finally, manage my time. I make sure I manage my time effectively so that my family, my business, even my personal self, none will be lagging behind.
The food entrepreneur gave tips to female entrepreneurs and advice to those who might want to start the journey of entrepreneurship. For her, the best time to start anything is now.
To my fellow female entrepreneurs out there, I would say don't stop acquiring knowledge in your chosen field. Whether you are a baker, you are a fashion designer, don't stop acquiring knowledge. Keep learning, stay where you are, be consistent, and never stop trying out new things. And for those that want to start their journey in business, I would say the best time to start anything is now. The sooner you start working on your goals, the sooner your knowledge and experience starts compounding. And the accumulation of this experience and the ability to convert it into value is what makes the entrepreneurship journey an interesting endeavor. And finally, I would say everybody should find their purpose. Be clear about where you are going to. Be committed to what you are doing. Work hard, pray harder, push yourself to do new things. Like, don't stop trying new things, and you believe God for the best.
Going into entrepreneurship is a lifelong journey and an investment for a society and nation at large with the value of job creation. It is an asset that will generate income and appreciate in the future. So if you like to be an entrepreneur, engage in the habit of gathering knowledge and begin your business now, as she said. No amount is too small. Start where you are and build your way to success and generational impacts. And that brings us to the end of the episode of Women Series. Do connect with us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, with the details showing on your screen. You could also send me an email and share with me your entrepreneurial journey at programs@proshareng.com. Till next week, thank you for watching, and bye for now.